This is interesting. How could he cheat on me after he left his wife for me?
Ooh, that sounds bad already.
Yeah. Let me read it. It is like it's short, so hey.
Oh, you got the short one.
Yeah, you picked the longest one to be fair. Like damn. All of them was short.
All right, let's go.
Okay. He was looking to vent, so I got married a couple of years ago. Legally married. I have been with him for some time now. Before we tied not our relationship has always been on walking shelves due to me not trust him. But I love this man dearly. He on the other hand, I feel he loves me. But I love this man dearly. He on the other hand, I'm being lost. I feel he loves me but not in love with me. If that explains anything, we've been together for some years now. But I feel like his heart and mind are elsewhere. He isn't the same as he once was when we got together. Recently, I found out he's talking to his ex through a ex co-worker of ours. It was so hard to pull him out of that toxic relationship and be with him. Never would have thought she would still be interested in him. It has been so long. I brought it up now. I brought it up how I knew they were talking, and of course he denied it all. For about a year now, he has completely changed from appearance to now knew everything. He's also so different, always happy in a good mood. When before he would be very irritated after work. I notice everything. I make dinner, he says he has already eaten. To make things worse, now we barely have any sexual activity. I even tried to look sexy when we were alone, but it is like he don't care. I'm sad because I know I'll be a single mother to my 3-year-old, but I feel I'm losing my husband. I have a strong gut feeling his ex, is rocking his boat. I always knew they love each other, and I thought I could take that way. Now,
So you started the relationship with you not trusting him, and you still married him.
yeah, but yeah. And the for me the part that like shocked me most is what is it? I always knew they love each other, and I thought I could take that away. Like what?
Yo.
Like why would you do that? Like if you know they love each other, why would you like intervene? Honestly, isn't that like a homebreaker?
Yeah. What the fuck?
Yeah, that like damn.
What the fuck? No.
Like, if you had a friend like that, what would you do?
What would I do?
Yeah.
I'm telling you point blank that I'm not gonna be surprised if your man leave you. Like I just
Honestly, if my friend did that, I honestly wouldn't be friends anymore. Like that's just like a trash behavior in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Like anyone that's friends with a person like this is like, do you think they will actually be like trusty friend, trust a friend that you can trust? That's ah shit, I took Spanish. Yeah, that shit was.
You can talk in Spanish.
Crazy,
I'll understand.
Oh yeah, I know. It's like sometimes like when I speak, I suddenly speak Spanish at the same time. I don't know where so.
Nah.
And the word I always say when I speak Spanish is "me entiendes." So.
¿Me entiendes? Yeah, I know what that means. I learned English in school. You understand me? Like.
Okay, good.
I was gonna say
because
I learned.
Most people that know. Huh?
I was gonna say I learned English in elementary school, so I still have a good chunk of my Spanish. I'm just really bad at speaking.
Wait, that was in your first language?
Spanish was my first language.
And you learned Spanish in elementary?
Yeah, I know my accent is fucking gone. That's because they bullied me the fuck out of it. They were like, you can't say it like that. So it's gone. Like there is no. I do not sound Hispanic anymore.
I honestly wish I could take my accent away. Is my accent heavy, by the way, or no?
It is a little heavier than I thought. Like I don't know. I guess I didn't notice it in the other videos. Like I watched a few of your videos and I was like, I don't think the accent is that thick. And now I'm actually talking to you. I'm like, oh, it is kind of thick.
Yeah, like I'm trying to take it away because I don't like the accent, but hey.
Oh, I fuck with it. I think the accent is neat.
I think it's awful. like damn, I don't want it. Especially because like if you have a heavy accent, people don't understand you.
Oh yeah, they be pulling some. What did you say? What was that?
Yeah, and I hate that shit. Like that's what like nah. Last one because like yeah, 3-5. You pick the other one.
Last one. Okay, let's see.
Because the cheating one was crazy, but it was not like
it was not like eh. Let me see.
Yeah, like meh. It happens every day.
Let's do the stillbirth one. You don't deserve kids, you deserve the stillbirth. Why not celebrate my pregnancy? That shit sounds fucked.
You want me to read that? You want me to read this one? Or?
You can if you want.
Yeah, This started soon after my birthday. Married Ruby. At the time, everyone seemed to really like her, and my oldest sister and I were part of her bridal party. Her wedding was around 5 years ago. What is bridal party, by the way?
Bridal party? That was a party you have
Yeah,
like
what is
right
that?
before the wedding. Like it's a bunch of brides.
Oh, the thing?
Not a bunch of brides. It's the bride and then her like maid of honors, and they all just have like a little party before the wedding. And you're supposed to get lit as fuck. Like you're supposed to drink. You're supposed to go to strip clubs and shit. And the dudes are supposed to do the same thing. And you're supposed to represent your like last night of freedom before you get married. Like dudes are supposed to do it with their guy friends as well. Be like get lit, go to a strip club, then go get married. Represent your last night of freedom.
That sounds like you kind of be stuck in that. Okay.
I was gonna say it's
Sounds
not
like
my
a
cup
bad
of tea, but a lot of people like it.
It sounds like a bad thing though.
A little bit. It depends on how you take it. I think most people just go party and get drunk and then they go get married.
Okay. Okay. I saw a video about this guy's like, there was like a bus, right?
Mm-hmm.
And these girls were having like guys, dancing without with no clothes on, and they were drinking. Is that a thing? But so that could be a water party.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a strip club though.
Yeah, that sounds like a strip club. So I'm like, what? Okay.
Yeah, a lot of people for their bridal parties and stuff will go to a strip club and be like get turned. But like I said, most people just go. It like I said, it depends on how you take it. Most people are okay with it though. Most people are like, yeah, we're gonna go to a strip club for our party, and the other person's like, okay, like they gotta talk about it first. You can't just be like,
okay.
I took him to a strip club, he saw titties. No, that's weird.
okay. Because that sounds like shitting to me. Like going to a strip club. Like what?
It depends on how you take it for real.
Like, would you?
Would I go to a strip club? I mean, I'd go to a strip club, but it had to be like girls.
Okay. Would you allow you like the one that you married to go to a strip club?
My boyfriend, I would, but I don't think he'd want to. He'd be like, that feels like cheating on you. And I'd be like, well, you don't have to go to the strip club.
okay. Because like, yeah, that sounds like cheating to me. But hey, okay, let me start. Soon they were talking about trying to kids. Okay. Soon they were talking about trying to kids, and they were struggling with infertility issues. Ruby was quite upset, but it got a lot worse when my older sister, she was 26 at the time, got pregnant. Ruby was snappish and mean to my older sister, and people tried to be very mindful since she was struggling. When the baby was born, Rudy, he didn't say anything. I got pregnant my senior year of college. It was an oops baby, and I only had told my mom because I wasn't sure what to do. I was a heavy drinker at family events, and when I wasn't drinking, my grandma joked, I must be pregnant, and my face gave it away. That's how it came out. I didn't plan to tell the family like that. Ruby, in short, lost her shit at me. She yelled at me about how I don't deserve a kid and called me a lot of names. My mom tried to make her stop, but she yelled at her also. I told my mom she deserved the stillbirth she had. The whole thing was horrible. When I gave birth and posted pictures online, she made a post saying some people don't deserve kids. She has not apologized. The issue, Ruby is pregnant and she is having her baby shower. All the women in the family got an invite. I talked to my mom about it. Decided not to go. My mom is also not going, and everyone seems to be following madly on this. We all RSVP. What does that mean?
RSVP means reserved a spot or some shit like that. RSVP means basically telling the person, yo, I'm gonna be there. Like, I promise I'll be there.
Oh. And what, like, man, stillbirth is like, what is stillbirth? I don't know what it is.
Stillbirth is when a woman gives birth to a baby and that baby is not moving. That baby is dead on arrival. That's a stillbirth.
Basically what it says. Got it.
That's why it's so fucked up when you're like, I wish you deserved your stillbirth. Like, it's basically saying you deserved it if your baby died. And I'm like, oh.
Is she saying it because she's drinking, she drinks heavily or something? Or is it like a whoop pregnancy? Probably.
Yeah. Like, what the fuck?
That sounds like a horrible thing to say to someone though when they're pregnant, especially. Okay. She's having a baby shower. All the women in the family. Where am I?
We all RSVP.
Okay. We all RSVP. No.
They didn't. They told her that they weren't showing up. They did the thing and said no.
Yeah. The whole family not going because of the sister.
We
all RSVP bed no, and my brother called me asking me to come. I told him no, and he started an argument. He says his wife has been crying about being hated by the family and want to make up. I told him that isn't my problem and this is her fault. He wants me to suck it up and come still, and has texted me multiple times about it. I know if I don't get no one else, especially since my mother hates Ruby after that argument. Damn. Edit. Because people ask, no, we probably won't have a relationship with the baby if nothing changes. I really don't allow my kid near her. I have a strict, if you're a dick to me, you don't have access to my kids. True. Just as the same. Mom probably would not be a grandparent to a child either. She would not put up with someone she hates to have access to a kid. She's not that type of person.
No, that's her fucking fault. Like, fucking apologize. Like the chick where she's like, come to my baby shower anyway. No, fucking apologize. What?
Would I even fix anything though?
I mean, if you apologize and mean it, because like it was a heated argument. So if it's like, if you guys have good enough rapport and you argue like once, then you can go like apologize. And if you mean it, they can take you back. But like, no, you owe them an apology. They're not just gonna come to your baby shower after you said you deserve a stillbirth. What the fuck?
True, and probably if I was her, I wouldn't have accepted that though, because like that sounds like a such a horrible thing to say to someone.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you're pregnant, and like no matter how much of a best friend relationship we have, there's no way you could say that someone was pregnant, right?
Mm-hmm. Like, that's fucking horrible.
Like, I'm surprised the family is on her side though, honestly. Like my parents would have gone either way. But yeah. Goddamn. I don't know who's Ruby and Rudy, huh?
Rudy is the sister, I believe. Yeah. It looks like it was a sister.
And they call them Ruby and Rudy, huh? Ruby and Rudy. They could be like twins or some shit, right?
Yeah, no, this is fully your fault. Like, you yelled at another pregnant person that they deserved a stillbirth. Why would they go and celebrate your pregnancy? That's not common courtesy. That's not.
Yeah, true, but like, in my opinion, like, yeah, true. Because like, I wouldn't have said the apology or anything from them, especially after that. After what you told me now. Especially as you said still first.
I'd be willing to accept an apology from this if they like meant it. Like if we had a good enough relationship in the first place for them to like actually look me in the face and be like, my bad, that was a heat of the moment, I'd be able to accept an apology. But like, also if you told me my baby deserves to die, we kind of have to fight.
Yeah. Like a little fisticuffs, and then after that we were good, right? Basically.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I need to beat your ass, hold up, and then we're good.
Yeah, like those school fights, like do you, when you went to school, do you have like a lot of school fights, by the way?
There were a lot of fights. I just was not involved with them like that. Anytime I had a fight, it was off campus, so I never got caught.
There was a lot of fights in my school, like everywhere you go, there was fights. Even if you go to the restroom, there was blood there too. So, but like the most time when you see them fight, next day they're good buddies, like they're like best friends. So like, what? I never get that.
I don't understand. That was also funny shit where they would like be beefing literally in the middle of the school like lot, and then next day they're settling chill, and you're like crazy for being like, weren't you beating his ass yesterday, facing the concrete and everything? No.
Yeah, like that shit I never get it, because like I never been into a fight actually before, so that like I never get it. Most people wanted to fight me, by the way. I don't get it why.
Were you a bigger kid? Because my brother, he was like he was bigger than the rest of his class. So for some reason, dudes were like, "Yeah, I'm gonna beat you up," and he's like, "What?"
No, I was not. I was not a big kid. Most of them were like afraid of me just by looking at me for some reason. I don't know.
Damn.
Like I was like, the actual meme thing where the kid in the back has a gun and stuff like that.
Is that what they thought of you?
Yeah, basically. Like I was a kid in the back, not talking to anyone. Literally, I had a time where I didn't talk for a whole year, and most of them thought I was mute.
Yo, damn.
They were surprised hearing my voice at the end of the year, though. So that was funny to me. Like how, like how do you expect that? But do you want to start playing now?
Oh yeah, we can switch to Marvel Rivals.